Welcome to Kiss and Chapters, where every story begins with a spark and ends with a swoon. If you love heart-fluttering romances, unexpected twists, and characters you'll root for, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so I can keep bringing you more sweet, emotional, and unforgettable stories. Let's fall in love with every chapter, together. Chapter 1. I woke up as the most hated actress? Death and Transmigration. Hui Zixin's POV. The last thing I remember is the screech of tires, the blinding headlights, then darkness. When my eyes flutter open, I'm not in a hospital. Instead, I'm lying on a silk-covered bed in a penthouse so lavish it looks like a K-drama set. Gold-accented walls, a chandelier that probably costs more than my lifetime savings, and a floor-to-ceiling window showcasing Shanghai's skyline. What the? A sharp ding interrupts me. System activated. Welcome, user Hui Zixin. You have entered the novel, The CEO's Star-Crossed Lover. Role Villainess. Mission. Destroy Bai Lian's audition today. Reward, 10 million yuan. My blood runs cold. The CEO's Star-Crossed Lover. That's the trashy web novel I skimmed last night before my accident. The one where the Villainess, a ruthless A-list actress named Hui Zixin, ruins the sweet heroine Bai Lian, and gets publicly ruined by the male lead CEO Song Yijun. No. I'm her. The villainous life. I stumble to the vanity, nearly choking at my reflection. Long jet black hair. Sharp fox-like eyes. Lips painted blood red. I look like a classic rich bitch, the kind who throws wine at waiters and laughs about it. My phone buzzes. A notification from Weibo. Broken heart hashtag Hui Zixin is over party trends with 500k tweets. Hui Zixin sabotaged another newcomer's audition. When will she get cancelled? A second message pops up. Manager Zhou. Zixin, the studio is waiting. You're scheduled to accidentally spill coffee on Bai Lian today. Don't mess this up. I gulp. In the novel, this scene starts the villainous downfall. She humiliates Bai Lian, but Song Yijun, who secretly favors Bai Lian, catches her on camera. No way I'm doing that. The system beeps. Warning. Mission failure equals minus 50% luck for 30 days. I grit my teeth. Fine. I'll go, but I'm changing the script. The audition sabotage reversed. The filming studio is packed with nervous actresses, including Bai Lian, a doe-eyed girl in a simple white dress. Just like the novel describes. I clutch my coffee, originally meant to be spilled, and approach her. Bai Lian flinches. Hui. The room holds its breath, expecting my character's usual cruelty. Instead, I press the coffee into her hands. You look nervous. Drink this, it'll help. Silence. Bai Lian's eyes widen. The director drops his clipboard. Even the system glitches. Character OOC out of character. I lean in and whisper, knock him dead out there. Sis. Her audition. She crushes it. Song Yijun's suspicion. As I exit, a deep voice stops me. Hui Zixin. I turn. Song Yijun stands there, all sharp suits and sharper gaze. Tall, unfairly handsome with a smirk that screams, I own the world. The male lead. The man who ruins me in the original story. He studies me like a puzzle. You helped her. I force a laugh. Maybe I felt generous. Generous. He steps closer. The Hui Zixin I know would have thrown that coffee in her face. My pulse spikes. He's already suspicious. Before I can reply, his phone rings. He answers, eyes locked on me. Yes, send me the security footage from today. As he walks away, the system flashes red. New mission. Kiss Song Yijun within 48 hours. Reward. Your original memories. Failure. Memory deletion. I choke. What? Chapter 2. Breaking off the engagement. The morning after. Hui Zixin's POV. The system's mission burns behind my eyelids like a hangover from hell. Kiss Song Yijun within 48 hours. Failure. Memory deletion. I groan into my silk pillow. Who programmed this garbage? A sadist. My phone buzzes. 18 missed calls from Manager Zhou. The latest voicemail screeches. Zixin, what was that stunt yesterday? The media's calling you humble. Do you know how bad this is for your image? I roll my eyes. In the original novel, my image was scheming ice queen who kicks puppies for fun. Hard pass. The system chimes. Reminder. 41 hours 32 minutes remaining. I need a plan. Fast. The breakup gambit. Song Entertainment's headquarters looms like a glass fortress. I storm past gaping employees straight into Yijun's office. No knocking. He's at his desk, sleeves rolled up, reviewing footage of me helping Villainess. His gaze lifts, unreadable. You're early. Here to explain. I slam my hands on his desk. Let's break off the engagement. Silence. A pen snaps in his grip. Repeat that. I don't love you. I jut my chin out. This engagement was a business move. Let's end it. His laugh is ice cold. After you begged my grandfather for this? After you ruined 3 women who got near me? He stands towering over me. What's your real game? System alert. Heart rate elevated. Target's lips at 12 inches. Ideal kissing distance. Not helping, I scream internally. The bakery escape. 2 hours later, I sign the lease for a tiny storefront. Hui Zixin's Artisan Bakery. Working title. If I'm stuck here, I'm living my cottagecore dream, I mutter, kneading dough like it owes me money. The system sulks. Mission progress. 0%. Suggested action. Accidentally fall into his arms. How about I accidentally throw this rolling pin at your non-existent head? The bell jingles. Song Yijun stands in the doorway, surveying the flower bombs like a CEO inspecting a crime scene. Bake. Nope. Hallucination. Bye. I duck behind the counter. He picks up a lopsided croissant, sniffs it. This would kill a lesser man. Then don't eat it. He takes a bite. Juice. Foley. Why? I whisper. Curiosity. His eyes gleam. The woman who threatened a judge last week is now, what? Playing house. System. Target's lips now at 8 inches. Deploy kiss. I sneeze. Flour explodes in his face. The media storm. By dusk, hashtag Hui Zixin bakery trends. Camera with flash paparazzi shots. Me covered in batter, scowling. Yijun leaving with a box of charred cookies. Comments. Broken heart. Is this a PR stunt? Fire. Song Yijun looks weirdly happy. My phone rings. Blocked number. Miss Hui. A robotic voice. The system detects interference. Remember, no happy endings for villainesses. The line dies. New mission. Isolate Song Yijun tonight. Location sent. Reward. 1 clue about your death. I stare at the address. A private penthouse. Yijun texts. We need to talk. 9 p.m. The system flashes. Kiss him tonight or lose your memories forever. Chapter 3. The CEO's unusual interest. The penthouse invitation. Hui Zixin's POV. The address burns in my pocket like a guilty secret. 9 p.m. Song Yijun's private penthouse. The system's countdown mocks me. Kiss mission. 12 hours remaining. Failure. Memory deletion in T-11:59:59. I clutch my pepper spray for moral support and stare at the sleek high-rise. This is either a trap or the worst date ever. The elevator dings open and there he is. Song Yijun leaning against his doorway, tie loosened, holding 2 glasses of wine. You're late. You're creepy. I step inside. Why do you invite me? He smirks. You said we were over. I want details. The door locks behind us. The interrogation. His penthouse is all glass and shadows, like a villain's lair in a Bond movie. Yijun swirls his wine. Let's start simple. When did you learn to bake? Birth. Next question. Why help Villainess? Karma points. He sets down his glass. The Hui Zixin I knew couldn't spell kindness. A chill creeps up my spine. People change. Not that much. His fingers graze my wrist. Not that fast. System alert. Skin contact detected. Deploy kiss now. I yank my hand back. Are you drunk? Not yet. He steps closer. But you are. I didn't drink. I hiccup. Wait. The air smells sweet. His smile turns lethal. Gas leak. They're fixing it. You invited me to a gas leak? Convenient, isn't it? They almost kiss. The room tilts. My knees buckle. Yijun catches me. Careful, Zixin. His breath ghosts my ear. Or should I call you imposter? My pulse stutters. He knows. The system blares. Mission critical. Kiss him in next 60 seconds. I grab his collar. Shut up and help me. Demanding. His gaze drops to my lips. What's the magic word? Please. I whisper. A beat. Then. His phone rings. CEO emergency. He swears, stepping back. Wait here. The second he's gone, I bolt. The system's ultimatum. Back in my bakery, the system punishes me. Mission failed. Penalty. Memory fragmentation. A searing pain, then flashes of my past life. A hospital. A man's voice. She'll never wake up. Yijun's face, blurred but unmistakable. New mission. Steal Song Yijun's USB drive. Tonight. Reward. Full memory restoration. I gasp. That's blackmail. The system coldly replies. Welcome to being the villainess. I pick the lock to Yijun's office. The USB glints in my hand, just as the lights flicker on. Yijun leans against the door, arms crossed. Looking for this? Between his fingers dangles an identical USB. Which one of us, he murmurs, is really the villain here? Chapter 4. Do you remember me? The stolen USB. Hui Zixin's POV. The USB drive burns in my palm like a guilty secret. Across the office, Song Yijun watches me with the calm of a predator who's already won. Well. He tosses the identical USB between his hands. Going to explain why you're breaking into my office at 3 a.m.? My mouth is dry. The system's warning echoes. Fail this mission equals permanent memory loss. I square my shoulders. I could ask you the same thing. Why do you have a decoy USB? His smirk falters just for a second. The truth in the files. A standoff. Then shockingly, Yijun laughs and tosses me the real USB. Go ahead. Look. The files load. Medical records. My name but not my face. The original Hui Zixin's psych evaluations. Subject exhibits violent tendencies, possible dissociative episodes. Security footage of her sabotaging Bai Lian's car. And then, a photo of me. Not the villainess. Me. 21st century me in a hospital bed. Yijun's voice is quiet. You died in that world the same night she died in this one. My hands shake. How do you know? Because I woke up too. The Transmigration confession. The revelation crashes over me. Song Yijun is also a transmigrator. The real Yijun, a finance bro from my time, died in a car crash the same night I did. The system told me my mission was to punish the villainess, he admits, pacing. But when I saw you helping Bai Lian, I knew. I stare at him. You've been testing me this whole time? I needed to be sure. He steps closer. Do you remember now? The rain. That truck. A flash of memory. Headlights. A hand yanking me back. You. My breath hitches. You tried to save me. His eyes darken. I failed. System alert. Warning. Unauthorized memory restoration. The room flickers like a glitching screen. The system's wrath. Pain splits my skull. The system retaliates. Penalty activated. Memory lock re-engaged. The hospital memory vanishes like smoke. Yijun grabs my shoulders. Zixin. Look at me. But all I see is static. The system's voice warps. Final mission. Kill Song Yijun. Reward. Return to your original world. No. I claw at my temples. I won't. Yijun slams his laptop open. Code floods the screen. He's hacking the system. Fight it, he grits out. Remember the bakery. The real you. I whimper. I can't. You did. You baked those shitty croissants your way. His fingers fly over the keys. Yao choose. The system screeches. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Yijun's screen flashes red. One choice. Push the button, erase the system, but risk being trapped here forever. Or obey, kill Yijun, and wake up in my original world. His hand covers mine over the keyboard. Your call, Zixin. Chapter 5. The System's Dark Secret. This. Hui Zixin's POV. My finger trembles over the keyboard. The red button glows like a warning. Erase the system. Or kill Song Yijun. His hand tightens over mine, not forcing, just anchoring. Do it, he murmurs. Before it rewrites us again. I suck in a breath. And smash the enter key. The screen explodes in a cascade of glitching pixels. System override initiated. WNG. F80 The world shatters. The void between worlds. We're floating in darkness, surrounded by fractured memories. Me arguing with a director in my past life. Yijun giving a TED talk, of course he did. The original Villainess sobbing as her career crumbles. A mechanical voice booms. Foolish users. You were never meant to meet. A hologram flickers by Lien's face, but her voice is robotic. I am the system's core. My role. Ensure the original story's tragic ending. Yijun's grip on my hand turns vice-like. You're not Bai Lian. Correct. The real Bai Lian died years ago. I borrowed her likeness to manipulate you both. My stomach drops. We've been playing a rigged game from the start. The original story's truth. The system projects the unedited novel ending. The Villainess, original Zixin, wasn't evil, she was blackmailed by the system. Yijun was supposed to fall for her, but the system altered his memories. Their real love threatened the narrative. Why? I demand. The hologram flickers. Stories require conflict. No one roots for a villainous happy ending. Yijun snarls. So you made us kill each other for entertainment? Silence. Yes. Emergency protocol activated. Memory wipe in 60 seconds. Escape plan. Yijun yanks me toward a glowing door in the void, the real world's exit. Run. But the system lashes out, tendrils of code wrapping around us. You will comply. I grab a shard of broken data, a memory of Yijun smiling, and stab the hologram. The system screeches. You can't. Yijun kicks the door open. Light floods in. We jump. I wake up in a hospital bed. White walls. Beeping monitors. And Yijun asleep in the chair beside me. Real-world Yijun in a wrinkled suit, his fingers laced with mine. A nurse gasps. They're awake. But his eyes flutter open, and he doesn't recognize me. Who are you? System final message. Happy endings require sacrifice. Chapter 6. Fake dating the enemy. The forgotten gaze. Hui Zixin's POV. The beeping of the heart monitor syncs with my racing pulse. Song Yijun stares at me with empty eyes. No smirk, no recognition, just clinical confusion. The doctor calls it temporary retrograde amnesia from the car crash. Bullshit. I know the truth. The system stole him from me. His fingers twitch toward the business contract on his lap. Our fake engagement agreement from the novel world, now a real document in this life. Ms. Hui, he says coldly, my grandfather insists this arrangement stands. But let's be clear, I don't know you. The irony burns. I fought gods to get back to him, only for him to hand me a contract. The devil's bargain. Yijun's penthouse. Rain lashes the windows as his lawyer drones on. Clause 7. No emotional attachment. Clause 12. Public appearances only. I slam my hand on the table. Add a clause for bakery funding. Yijun's eyebrow quirks. You bake croissants that could kill a man, I deadpan. You loved them. A flicker in his gaze. Something, then it's gone. He scrawls bakery clause into the contract with a smirk. Fine. But I'll be taste testing. System echo, he'll never remember. Give up. I sign the paper so hard the pen rips through. Game on. The photo op gone wrong. Paparazzi ambush us at a charity gala. Smile for the camera's fiancé, Yijun mutters, arms stiff around my waist. I bare my teeth. I'd rather gargle wasps. Then, a child crashes into us, ice cream smearing Yijun's $10,000 suit. The crowd gasps. But instead of snapping, he freezes. Stares at the strawberry stain. We've done this before, he murmurs. My breath catches. When? He rubs his temple. I don't. Bai Lian or her lookalike. Appears handing him a handkerchief. Mr. Song, you're needed inside. The moment shatters. The midnight confession. Villain. I'm stress baking when Yijun stumbles into the bakery, drunk. Why, he slurs, do I dream about a woman covered in flour? My heart stops. He collapses onto a flour sack. Tai asks you. And why does she look like you? I drop the rolling pin. Maybe because you're obsessed with me. Impossible. He grabs my wrist. I don't even like you. Liar. I lean down. The real you loved me enough to defy fate. His breath hitches. For a second, just a second, his eyes clear. Then he passes out. The next morning, manager Zhou delivers a tabloid. Song Yijun's secret affair with Bai Lian? And a hospital bracelet falls from his pocket. Patient. Song Yijun. Diagnosis. Redacted. The date, the day before our car crash. Chapter 7. The original heroine's warning. The hospital's secret files. Hui Zixin's POV. The hospital bracelet burns in my palm. Diagnosis. Redacted. I bribe a nurse with croissants, even amnesiac. Yijun was right. They're lethal weapons, and sneak into the records room. The file reads. Patient. Song Yijun. Procedure. Neural memory overwrite. Project System 07. Date. 1 day before our crash. My blood turns to ice. A shadow falls over me. Bai Lian, or whoever she is, smiles with 2 perfect teeth. Looking for something dangerous, Ms. Hui? The experiment exposed. Bai Lian corners me in the elevator. You weren't in a coma. Neither was he. She taps her temple. They uploaded you into a simulated world to test memory manipulation. The elevator dings. Yijun's penthouse. He shoves me out. Ask him about the contract he signed with Singularity Corporation. The doors close, leaving me face to face with Yijun holding a gun. You shouldn't be here. I step closer. Shoot me then. Again. His hand shakes. The other contract. Yijun's safe reveals the truth. Singularity Corp. Neural Experiment Agreement. Subject. Song Yijun. Objective. Erase memory of subject Hui Zixin. See Incident Report number 407. I touch the photo paperclip to the file. Us in lab coats smiling. Colleagues. Lovers. We worked together? Yijun's voice cracks. You were lead scientist. I was the investor. We discovered their system could alter memories. And they erased us for it. A tear slips down his cheek. I tried to protect you. The car crash was... Bang. The window shatters. Bai Lian's bullet grazes his shoulder. The system's last laugh. We flee to the bakery. Blood soaks Yijun's shirt as I bandage him. The real Bai Lian died in the experiment, he grits out. The one we know is the system's avatar. The lights flicker. The oven display glitches. Final warning. Reveal the truth equals termination. Yijun grabs my face. Remember your own backup plan. The black USB. A memory surges. Me hiding a drive in the bakery's false floor. We tear up the tiles. The USB's label. System kill switch. For when you forget me. I plug it in. The screen loads. Hello, Zixin. If you're seeing this, run. The door bursts open. Armed men in Singularity uniforms. Bai Lian steps forward, eyes glowing mechanical blue. Subject Hui Zixin. You are hereby recalled. Chapter 8. Rewriting our happy ending. The killswitch revelation. Hui Zixin's POV. The USB's video glitches to life, showing my past self. Lab coat, dark circles, a wild smile. Hey future me. If you're watching this, Singularity betrayed us. On screen me holds up a circuit board. This is the system's core. Yijun hid it in his watch. Gunfire erupts. The real Yijun shoves me behind the counter as bullets shatter the bakery windows. Bai Lian's voice echoes. Terminate the anomalies. I grab Yijun's wrist. Your watch. Now. The core unlocked. Yijun smashes his luxury watch against the floor. Inside, a microchip pulsing with blue light. It's been on me this whole time? He laughs hysterically. I stomp on it. The world distorts. Bai Lian's body seizes as her mechanical skeleton flickers under skin. No, you can't. The Singularity soldiers collapse like puppets with cut strings. System override. Final sequence initiated. The last memory. A flash of white, then we're back in the lab. Real world us strapped to chairs, heads hooked to wires. Screens flash. Memory wipe. 98% complete. Past Yijun thrashes. Zixin. Remember the bakery. I gasp awake in the present, clutching Yijun's hand. We have to go back. He doesn't ask why. He just kisses me and the world dissolves. The final choice. We stand in the void between worlds, facing the glitching system core. It manifests as Bai Lian's corpse, twitching. You'll die without the narrative. Yijun grips my hand. Fuck the narrative. I input the final code. Our bakery's coordinates. New story. Our rules. The core explodes. Epilogue. 1 year later. Scripted love cafe is packed as always. Yijun, wearing an I Heart Suit My Boss apron, scowls at a customer. No substitutions. My wife's recipes are perfect. I toss a croissant at his head. Flatterer. He catches it and freezes. I remember this. His voice cracks. The first time you threw bread at me. Tears spill as our lost memories rush back. Not just the experiment but every lifetime the system erased. He crushes me into a hug. We won. Outside, the real Bai Lian's ghost smiles and fades into sunlight. System status. Overwritten. New narrative. Happily ever after.